Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. So let's get into it, you guys. What's going on, you guys? It's be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and I know it's been a while since you guys have seen my face on the Yes for the Mess. It's been a minute. I ain't really been doing that many Yes for the Mess because y'all already know I was sick, shut in, depressed, and everything, damn thing else. But your boy is back, and I'm here to stay. Okay, as long as nothing else happens. Now I'm going out of town on Friday. I bought myself a Chromebook yesterday. So I'm trying to make sure I continue to put out content even while I'm in Alabama, even while I'm in New York, even while I'm in Jersey and Atlanta too. Yes, I'm going to all four of those places in one damn week. I'm gonna be a tired brother when I get home, but it will be okay. I'm good with all of that. Good with it. I swear to you, I'm good with it. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get up into today's Yes for the Mess. But before we do that, let me let you guys know what's coming up. Now, the prelude is coming on tonight. At 9 o'clock at 9 o'clock Eastern time, where me and Jamar we will be interviewing Rigo Cassadine from Chasing Atlanta, so be on the lookout for that. But also be on the lookout for Who Was Wrong. Who Was Wrong comes on Sunday, and it will be featuring Bundy Blue, and we will be talking about Letitia and Mel's beef. Bundy will be schooling me a little bit on his beef because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about because I didn't watch it from the very beginning. I'm still catching up on things. So Bundy kind of schools me in and fills me in on certain things, and we have a pretty good discussion on this. So be sure to tune into that on Sunday morning, okay, at 11 a.m., 10 a.m. Central Time, but I might push the time up just a little bit because y'all be asleep. So I'm going to push it up just a little bit. Give y'all some time to wake up so y'all can watch it. So Who Was Wrong will be coming out Sunday. I don't really know the time yet. I'm going to wait to give you guys a time because I think that 11 o'clock in the morning is too early for y'all. I think I'm going to push the time up just a little bit because I normally put all my videos out at noon and 1 o'clock anyway for you guys. So that's probably what I'm going to wind up doing for Who Was Wrong moving forward, okay? And also be on the lookout for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. Sakina hosted it last night on her channel. And this week would normally be my week, but because I'm gonna be out of town, Terrence gonna host it in my place. So and I probably won't even be there to do the panel because I'm gonna be busy. I probably won't be on the panel. I probably won't even be on roaster review because I'm gonna be out of town. So Terrence will be hosting the panel this time around, and I'll host it the week following that. So yeah, so it'll be on Terrence's page next week. But without any further ado, let's get into the mess for today, because you know that's what we here for. We are here for the mess. Now we're gonna start off with the first thing, and that is Lil Boosie. Now Lil Boosie done got his ass up here and he's steady talking. He's steady talking when nobody asked him to. But DJ Flag stay giving him interviews, and I still don't understand what he give him interviews for. But apparently, Boosie was being called out recently for having threesomes, despite his LGBTQ views, and he started saying, "Well, me having threesomes don't mean I support gay marriage or transgenders." Child, let's get into what he said. So I got my what is it? My Bluetooth speaker right here. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this mess right here. So let's talk about Miss Boosie real quick, okay? Let's get into her right now, okay? I got the Bluetooth speaker right here, and it's ready to be played, okay? So let's get into it.
And it's talking about obviously
me having threesomes, yeah,
threesomes with bisexual females,
with girls, yeah, girls who like. But that doesn't, yeah, but that doesn't like that doesn't mean that I'm gonna approve that as far as coming into anything. As far as me having threesomes doesn't mean I support gay marriages. Like that doesn't mean I support transgender stuff. And a lot of transgender people, the ones be coming in my DM, they always come at me with that. They be like, you got a song talking about having threesomes with girls.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that's my religion,
Okay. Well, I mean, you could marry people right now, right? Would you marry two women? Okay. And it's talking about obviously
Me having
gay people.
threesomes.
Okay, I guess that was it because I guess he didn't have nothing else to say. Okay, he really sounds stupid. He sounds stupid, and he was pausing because he knew that he was sounding stupid. And my thing with Lil Boosie is he always getting his ass up here and he always contradicting himself. And he's always sitting up here sounding and looking lost all the time. Like that's just what he does. And I don't see why anybody sit up here and listens to anything that he gotta say at all. DJ Vlad is always inviting him on his show to make him look like the idiot that he is. It is just like and it's just crazy to me because how you gonna have a song talking about three red bones kissing in the back seat, and you talking about you having threesomes with bisexual women or girls that like girls, but in the same breath, I don't support gay activity or I don't support transgender activity. Bitch, you support it. You support it when it benefits you. That's the point that you're missing here. Bitch, you support it when it benefits you. You sound stupid. It's okay for a bitch to kiss on a woman and eat her out and do all of this other sexual stuff. Two women can do sexual things all day long, but God forbid it's two men and or it's little Nas kissing a man on national TV and you got a big ass problem with that. That's the thing that I don't get and that's the thing that I don't fucking understand. The elevator don't go all the way up. It's just like it's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like he approves it unless it doesn't support his sexual fantasies. You know what I mean? It's just like it's crazy to me. It's like it's one thing to have a preference, and it's another thing to be homophobic. Boosie is homophobic. I really don't care what nobody got to say. He's homophobic. And it's not even about a preference. He's homophobic as fuck. You know what I mean? It's just like you talk shit about bisexuality, you talk shit about homosexuality, you talk about the trans community. Then you say you have these same people working for you and doing things for you, and you pay these people every single day, but you got a problem with the way that they live their life only if it suits your sexual fantasies, only if you're okay with it. You're fine with it. Long as you're fine with it, it's okay for them to do what they do and live their life the way that they see fit, unless it benefits you in your sexual fantasies. Grow the fuck up and open up a book and realize how stupid you fucking sound, because you sound dumb as fuck. But it's not the way you sound, it's just the way you are. You're stupid. So I can't really expect anything more from you because you're stupid as fuck and you have shown yourself to be stupid. And then the people that support you are just as stupid and misogynistic as you. They have these same dumbass views that you got. And that's just what it is. People be supporting it. That's the thing that be killing me about the situation. People support your bullshit. They support it. They're like Boosie. I love Boosie because he supports the same sick, stupid shit that I support. The same bigoted, homophobic, misogynistic bullshit that I support. Yes, I love it. 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 And then you got ignoramus ass people like DJ Vlad stay giving him a damn interview every other week like we give a fuck about what he talking about. So it's just like, how does that make sense? You fuck with the bisexual girls for your own pleasure, but in the same breath, you cannot stand the LGBT plus community. Bitch, the B stands for bisexual. The girls that you fuck is the B in LGBT. So how the fuck you hate the community, but you like them when it better suits you and what you want in your sexual fantasies? Do you know how fucking dumb you sound? But Boosie been stupid. It's really stupid. And then you know you still got people that's saying, why do y'all care so much about his opinion? It's not about people caring about his opinion, baby, because nobody gives a fuck about what he thinks. We're calling out the stupidity that y'all love so damn much. You always talking about gay shit all the time, but you hate it so much. I don't get it. But it is what it is. Like it's just crazy to me how he can still sit up here and sound as stupid as he sounds and look as stupid as he looks. And then he was the same person that got on here was glad that he wasn't a granddaddy. Never mind the fact that his son wasn't the father, but you glad that you not a granddaddy. You shouldn't want to be a grandfather. You shouldn't even want to be a parent. The way that you portray yourself and the way that you act, I would be ashamed to have you as my father. I would definitely be ashamed to have you as my grandfather because you don't stand for nothing. You sound stupid every time you open your mouth. You sound like a dumbass bitch every time you do a damn interview, and it's just what it is. So, Boosie, girl, jump in the nearest river and never come up. That's all I got to say about that. I can't stand Boosie. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't stand Boosie. And I can't stand nobody that supports him because they are just as stupid and dumb and feeble, fig-minded as he is. I'm just saying, and I'm just keeping it out of the way of being with y'all. It is what it is, and I don't give a damn who got a fucking problem with it. That man is stupid as fuck. I ain't never seen nothing like it. It is what it is. So, when it all boils down, let's move on to the next story, child. So we're gonna move on to basketball wives tea. We got some basketball wives stuff to talk about, and it's talking about one of these irrelevant ass sisters that's on this show. These irrelevant ass sisters that we didn't even ask for, and the irrelevant sister that's in question right now is Nia Dorsey. Okay, and she's flat out saying that she's being targeted because she refused to ice out Malaysia Pargo. That's what was being said. Now, the article that I'm getting this from is urbanbellmag.com. That's where I got it from. So we're going to shift on into this article. Y'all already know how we do over here for Yes for the Mess. We read the article. I talk about it. Y'all get y'all opinion in the chat because this is going to be a premiere video. And then we move on to the next topic, honey. Okay, so let's get into this article, period. So, Basketball Wives fans have a lot to say about the recent episode. Now, on the episode, Angel Brinks continued to open up about her relationship with Love and Hip Hop Hollywood alumni Rockstar. They're having a child together. The romance began during the beginning of the pandemic, but as people slowly began to back out into the world, the arguments became more frequent. And Angel has said that she doesn't like the way that Rockstar talks to her when they aren't on the best of terms, and she isn't cool with him being disrespectful. To make matters even worse and stressful, Angel waited to tell her mother that they are having a baby. When Angel did deliver the news to her mother, she said that she was concerned. She doesn't know Rockstar that well, and she just doesn't want her daughter to have a stressful life by adding another child on top of running her successful fashion business. So Angel was worried that her mother wasn't going to show up to the couple's gender reveal event. Interestingly enough, a huge burden of stress was lifted when Angel spotted her mother in attendance. After her mother was able to talk to Rockstar and his father, it seems as if things would be just fine. However, Rockstar got the side eye from guests and cast members because what looked like a proposal winded up being a promise ring number 3. So this seemed a little embarrassing for Angel. Well, Angel and Rockstar's promise ring letdown wasn't the only memorable moment of the evening. Nia Dorsey caused a stir once the meme that she posted on her Instagram story, grabbed Brooke Bailey's attention. And Nia had more to say about the drama after the episode had aired. Nia Dorsey is no stranger to the drama on Basketball Wives, despite it just being her second season. In fact, last season things started off good between her and OG. However, this was short lived. And OG just felt like Nia was another cast member who refused to take her colorism accusations seriously. Plus, OG had accused Nia of contacting her before she even got on the show to involve her in a messy plot against Phoebe Torres. Apparently, Nia used to date Phoebe's baby daddy, Lance Stevenson. So OG accused Nia of reaching out to her to get on the show to confront Phoebe about a past blow up that they had on social media. On the latest episode, Nia found herself in the middle of more drama. She attended Angel Brink's and Rockstar's gender reveal. Brooke Bailey found out about that before getting there. Nia posted a certain meme on her Instagram story. The meme said that she was in the mood for some out of wedlock baby shower food, and Nia added a comment saying that she couldn't wait to eat some later that day. Well, Brooke thought this was messy. She alerted DJ Duffy and Brandy Maxfield about the post. They called her out, and Duffy decided to go get Rockstar because she didn't want Angel to be the one to confront Nia. When Rockstar confronted Nia, he said that the post was disappointing, but the biggest blow up occurred between Brooke and Nia. Words were exchanged, and had to keep the other women had to keep them from getting violent. After Angel found out about the meme, she was offended. Nia and her sister Nia Dorsey was then asked to leave the gender reveal. On the show, Nia thought that the angry reactions were unnecessary. In her opinion, the meme was a joke, and she herself wasn't offended by it, even though she also had a child out of wedlock. She didn't think that it would be an issue that would be brought up at the event. Nia had more to say as she answered questions from her Instagram followers. In one exchange, Nia said that her conversation with Rockstar was much worse than what was shown. She said that after the person said that Duffy was dumb to go get Rockstar to confront Nia. Nia wrote, "Yeah, they didn't show the whole clip on how bad the argument with Brooke and Duffy really was. So they got Rockstar and me and Rock they got Rockstar and me and Rock got into it so bad for a man to talk to a woman the way he did wasn't cool, but they edited that out." So then another another person said Brooke was corny as hell and Duffy was dumb as fuck talking about I'm gonna get Rockstar. Yes, they didn't show that whole clip on how bad the argument with Brooke and Duffy really was. They got Rockstar and me and Rock got into it so bad for a man to talk to a woman the way he did wasn't cool, but they edited it out. Another follower wrote that Brandy, Duffy, and Brooke overreacted. Nia then wrote, "We had tension before that scene, so I felt like they were always looking for a reason to have an issue." Nia said that it seemed like all three ladies wanted an issue with her because she wouldn't join in on icing out Malaysia Pargo. So then someone said, "Brooke is a troublemaker and Duffy sure keep her mouth shut," and Brandy follows. Then Nia said, "Well, I did feel like a lot of bullying was going on. They built an alliance from the jump, all not like in Malaysia, which they didn't show. And my sister and I didn't join, and we were targets ever since." She agreed that when someone else said that the post wasn't even as serious, it was just about the food. She said, "Exactly. That was my whole focus was how good the food be. So I happened so happened I saw the post that day. I mean, our culture always jokes about stuff like that, but it is what it is. Everyone is entitled to feel how they feel." Nia was also in agreement when a follower said that the joke was funny because she also had a child out of wedlock. She said, "Exactly. I'm the type who can laugh at myself before anyone else." However, Nia did agree that the timing was bad. So that was pretty much the gist of that story with Nia Dorsey. And all I gotta say is this right here. Girl, at the end of the day, the meme is funny. No lie, the meme is funny. I did see somebody else post that shit on my Facebook timeline. A lot of people were sharing it. So the meme is funny. But you gotta think about it. You shared it on the day of this girl's gender reveal, and then you talking about I can't wait to get some today. It may have not been a big deal, but the joke was in bad timing and in poor taste. And that's just what it is. Now you're saying that you feel like you're being targeted because you're not helping the other girls ice out Malaysia. And you said that the girls had an alliance from the very beginning to ice out Malaysia because they don't like her. Now, who was these girls that had an alliance to ice out Malaysia? Because as of right now, I don't see Malaysia having any issues with anybody, and I don't see anybody treating Malaysia any kind of way but Brandy. I've seen Duffy talk to Malaysia. I've seen British talk to Malaysia. I've seen Angel talk to Malaysia, and she even invited Malaysia to the gender reveal. So who could you be talking about? Brooke, Brandy? Are those the two you talking about? Even Jennifer was nice to Malaysia up until this Zeus situation. So I'm just trying to understand who is targeting you. Because I don't think that everybody got a problem with Malaysia. I just don't believe everybody got a problem with her. But we'll continue on because from what I hear, the sisters got beef with Brooke and they got beef with British later on in the season. And we will continue to see that as it continues. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this next thing. Y'all, my finger is bleeding because I cut my hand at work. Hold on, y'all. Just give me a second, baby. Where are my band-aids? Are they here? No, those are my chips. I bought a whole thing of mayonnaise today. I have no idea what that stands for. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know where I put my mayonnaise at, but that is the least of my concern right now. I think it's it right here. No, it's not. It's the least of my concern right now because I'm trying to film. So I'm sorry, but anyways, I'm back. I just got some tissue, but so it's some situations going on right now at the Zeus Network. Now I got sent something by one of my followers, Boss Keon, which I was like, okay, he always send me tea every damn day. He was sending me tea even when I was sick and really wasn't filming like that. So but I was good. I was happy that he was still sending it, even though I was sick as hell and couldn't do shit. But I'm very thankful for him because if it ain't for him, I wouldn't know what the fuck going on, y'all. But let me open up this shit now. So he sent me some stuff because apparently there's a Bad Boys Houston that's about to be filmed, right? Natalie Nunn is now looking for people to cast for that show. Somebody told Josiah told me to audition. I said, "Baby, bye." I said, Maddie right there in Houston. He could try out for Bad Boys Club. We'll see about shit. Let my brother get up there and turn that thing out. Now, apparently, it's not just Milan Christopher that's a part of this scam that is Bad Boys because he's trying to do a Bad Boys Atlanta. And we know that that's property of Zeus and Natalie Nunn, but really Karan Wilson is the real person who created Bad Boys Club in the first place. But y'all don't want to give him no credit for it. But Karan is the one who really put this shit out there first. He's the one who really did Bad Boys Club first. It's a YouTube show. What y'all really could have did was do Bad Boys Club, came to Karan, let him be a producer on this shit. And give him the creator's credit. Natalie could have still been a production person on this show and called it a day. But now y'all want to be dirty and low down and not give nobody no damn credit for nothing. Karan did this bad boy shit first, so he should be the one that's running this shit. I'm just saying. I ain't just saying it because I've interviewed him before. I ain't just saying it because I know him a little bit. I'm just saying that the truth is the fucking truth. Karan is the one who started Bad Boys Club before Natalie a big chin ass even had anything to say about it. He did it, so y'all should be giving it to him. However, the Zeus Network came out with a statement, so we're gonna go ahead and get into that because, like I said, it ain't just Milan that's trying to get this Bad Boys Atlanta cast going. It's also Mula Mo, and Rio. So the Zeus Network comes out with this right here. The Zeus Network has been made aware that Milan Christopher has issued a casting call for a show called Bad Boys Atlanta. This show is not affiliated with Zeus, and the use of the Bad Boys name in connection with this program is a violation of Zeus exclusive intellectual property rights. Zeus must protect the use of his intellectual property, and as a result, Zeus has issued a cease and desist to Mr. Christopher pertaining to his unauthorized use of Zeus trademark and other rights. Furthermore, Mr. Christopher's contract, as well as the contracts for Rio and Mula Mo with Zeus, contains an exclusive, I think it's exclusivity period provision in which they agreed that they would not appear on another reality television program until June 2023 without first obtaining Zeus written permission. Accordingly, Mr. Christopher Rio Mulamo are not permitted to appear on any other reality series at this time. We apologize for any confusion surrounding the next installment of the Bad Boys franchise. Currently, we look forward to the second season's auditions of Bad Boys in Houston, Texas this weekend. Additionally, the Baddies franchise premieres Baddies South this Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time only on the Zeus Network. Now, apparently, Milan Christopher has something to say on a live, and this is what he had to say. Thank you once again, Boss Keon, for sending me all this shit. Here you go.
Dear Zeus, dear Lemuel Plummer, dear Natalie Nunn, sweetie, you don't own the rights to a fuck ass thing. It's a Bad Boys movie, Bad Boys Records, and there has been tons of motherfucking Bad Boys TV shows before you even came out with motherfucking Bad Boys LA. So releasing a statement saying your intellectual property, you don't have any intellectual property that has anything to do with Bad Boys Atlanta, which has actually been copyrighted and trademarked by me. So go mind your motherfucking business, bitch. And with that being said, make sure you guys come out to June 18th for the Bad Boys Atlanta casting call. Make sure you click on MCTV Streaming Network and fill out your applications so you guys can come out and have the opportunity to be on a new show. Dear Zeus, still Lemuel Plummer.
And then after that, Natalie Nunn announced that she had some celebrity judges for Bad Boys Houston. One of them being Jonathan Wright, who appeared on Bad Boys this season. You know what I'm saying? He appeared on Bad Boys this season and stole the show and left the show out within a day or two. And then the other celebrity judge is Natalie Nunn, but they have a mystery judge that they have not announced just yet. Okay, so that's pretty much the basis of the situation with Milan Christopher versus Chinley Nunn and the Zeus Network. Now you talking about they don't own nothing, and it was pretty much Bad Boy shows before y'all even existed. But you knew that though, and you got on this damn cheap ass show, but you already knew that there was a show before that. My thing about this is you already know how you gonna do a Bad Boys Atlanta when there's already a Bad Boys LA. They're about to do a Bad Boys Houston, and you know it was on Zeus. They can take you to court, Milan. You can't appear on no show. You nor Mulan or Rio. Y'all can't appear on no show until next year. This time. So how the fuck you think you gonna get away with that? Y'all not gonna get away with that shit. That is Zeus's intellectual property. Bad Boys is a Zeus franchise that you were a part of at one point in time, which I don't feel like you deserved it, but you were a part of it at one point in time. So yes, you do need to show some respect, and you do need to learn that you can get sued. You can, and I hope you do get sued. This is why I don't like Milan. See, he think he runs shit, and you don't run a motherfucking thing, okay? You don't even run your own self. You don't run shit. You want to be the boss and can't pay the cost to be there so motherfucking bad. This show ain't going nowhere. This show ain't going nowhere. Where the money at? Who put up the money for Bad Boys Atlanta? Who finna air it? That's another thing. You making your own app? Is it gonna be on YouTube or something like that? Like, what you really doing? You calling? You doing auditions? And where's the production company? Who's producing it? Where is it gonna be airing it? All of that other stuff. But like I said, you in for a fight because that is their shit. It really is their shit, and you really need to respect that. But you just want to be low down and dirty because you mad because you got punked on Bad Boys LA and all that other shit. That's why you want to do that shit. You trying to be a punk ass bitch. That's what you trying to be. But that's not something that you try. That's something that you are. Okay, Milan. So that there goes that. So we're gonna move on to the story that I know you guys really tuned in for, and that's Kandi going the fuck off on Marlo after she was on Carlos King's podcast today. Cause I listened to that interview while I was at work. This story literally just came out. It's like 11:19 p.m. This story literally just got sent to me. Or whatever. And I jumped right on. I said, what better way to kick uh yes for the mess off again with a story like this? I already knew it was coming. And Kandi went off on Marlo ass. So we're about to go ahead and get into it. First we're gonna start off with what Marlo said about Kandi first on the Carlos King podcast. And then we're gonna go into what Kandi had to say in response. So let me go back to the neighborhood talk because they had a separate thing for what Marlo said. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me go down to the post. I'm gonna go down to the post, y'all, because it's up here. I just seen it. Let me go down to the post. Let me go down to the post. At least I thought they had it. Where is it at, child? Because when I was making my graphics and stuff, I could have sworn I seen them posted first. Because Marlo said a lot of stuff about Kenya and Kandi on that podcast with Carlos King. She definitely did. I th- if I passed it, oh there it goes. Okay, so let me let y'all hear what she said about Kandi first. Let's get into it, y'all. Ooh, wait a minute. It's still muted. Hold on.
Now, say if we went there and she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna teach you guys all how to contribute to a play and become a producer, how to get a restaurant, do some shit for the black culture. We got enough babies and diseases out here. We don't need no shit else about sex, Kandi. You fucked out in Atlanta, okay? And I done had plenty too, like you say. But girl, and if Kandi would just focus on, now say if we went there and she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna teach you guys all how to contribute to a play and become a producer, how to get a restaurant, do some shit for the black culture. We got enough babies and diseases out here. We don't need no shit else about sex, Kandi. You fucked out in Atlanta, okay? And I done had plenty too, like you say. But girl, and if Kandi
Okay, so that's what Marlo said about Kandi. Now, apparently, somebody from the neighborhood talk was at an event that Kandi Burruss was at, and they brought up this clip, and Kandi went off. So this is what Kandi had to say.
Speaking of culture, we just got a clip sent to us maybe about 2 minutes before you got here. So one of your castmates, Marlo, seems to think that you should be doing more for the culture and even said that you need to stop talking about sex. So how do you feel hearing that tonight?
So funny. And that's why she be so fake to me. Was it day or last night she was sending us the invites, her thing. She want us to come support her in her business or whatever. And I was the first one on the group text, probably the only one, no, one of two of all the housewives who said, "Oh yeah, girl, I'm gonna come be there for you." She gets on my motherfucking nerves. I'm tired of her bullshit. She's fake as fuck. If y'all do not know, I have been doing way more for the community than all of them. I don't mind saying it. Okay. I don't always do everything I do on television, but if you want to go to television receipts, even the food drives that I did in the past, who was the main one trying to show up to help her? And she want to act like she don't remember. Listen, I pay off college tuitions for people I don't even know.
Okay, Miss Candy Bird is giving back to the culture.
What? I put all my businesses in black communities so that I can bring more jobs to our community. What's she doing? And to be clear, of all people that I've helped, she should know. Because when she wasn't on this show and couldn't get on this show for years, who helped her get another show on another network? But she wanted to kiss ass and be a friend of the show again on this show, so she let the opportunity drop. But it's facts. I got her showing a whole nother network when she needed help. And she want to get over here and show her motherfucking ass. She's getting on my nerves. Over here and show her motherfucking ass. She's getting on my nerves. Like I literally, when I tell you, literally just was like, "Oh yeah, girl." Even
Woo! Oh Lord Jesus. Okay, that was Kandi going off on Miss Marlo Hampton. Bravo, Kandi. Bravo. Let these girls know what's really going on. Because these girls is really coming for you this season. And I feel like they probably coming for you because they feel like you coasted. They feel like you've been in the easy side. You making more than all of them. But yeah, you doing the least on the show. So they feel like they got to come for you. Because, you know, Sheree and Marlo both have been coming for your neck lately. You see that bag? That's my laptop in that bag. But anyway, they've been coming at your neck lately. They've been really coming at your neck. And I've been noticing, I'm like, they really coming at her real hard this season. But my thing is, Marlo been a fake ass bitch. She been a fake ass bitch, and she been hating from the very beginning. When she was on season 4, she was hating on Kandi. My thing about Kandi is, you need to stop. You, here's the thing, and this is something that I had to learn. You cannot help everybody. You can't help everybody because sometimes a bitch can be struggling. But have you ever heard of people? I'm trying to find the best phrase to use. Struggling bitches with a Marilyn Monroe personality. That's the wrong one. Struggling ass bitches with a Donald Trump personality. You struggling, but you think that you got racks on racks in your mind. You rich in your mind, but you struggling in person, and you need help. And you sit up and you get the help. And once you get the help, you decide that I don't need you no more. So I'm finna shit on you for everything for every single thing you help me out with. I'm finna shit on you. That's the type of time that Marlo was on. The moment you helped her out, she shitted on you. And most people don't even know anything about that show that you had on WeTV called Hot Lana. And it was supposed to feature Funky Dineva, Enrico Chappelle, and probably one or two more people. And she was supposed to be the Nene of that fucking show. And that was during the time that she wasn't even on the Housewives of Atlanta. That was during the time where she was banished from the show. That was during the time where Nene said as long as Marlo was on this fucking show, she not filming on this show. But yeah, y'all be mad at Kandi when she say, if Phaedra's there, I'm not coming back. But y'all be mad about that. But y'all don't remember that time where Nene said, long as Marlo here, I'm not. If Marlo come back, I ain't coming back. Nene is the reason, allegedly, that Marlo did not come back season 7 nor 8. Well, she did come back season 8. But Nene wasn't there at first. But when Nene came back, you ain't see Marlo ass no more. Let's be real. Candy and Ty was supposed to produce that show on the We Network. On We TV, it was called Hot Atlanta, and Marlo was supposed to be the goddamn star of that damn show. But just like Candy said, you wanted to kiss ass and stay on this show as a friend when you was gonna have your own show and you was gonna be the top dog of that motherfucker show on the We TV network. But you wanted to stay as a friend on this show and fight for a peach. And it took you years to do that. And now you finally got one and you don't know how the fuck to act. Marlo is the type of person, and what really kills me is Marlo in that same interview that she set up there and she dragged Kenya and Kandi in that same fucking interview. My thing is, you dragging them, but you sitting up here allowing Nene to drag you anytime she feel like it. Nene can talk about you like a dog, say you don't deserve your peach, not congratulate you, show you the type of friend that she really is, and you still be kissing her ass and still be her fucking lap dog. You even said, that's just how Nene is. You never know what you're gonna get for her. No, I have not received a congrats from her. No flower, no cake, no shopping, no gift, no nothing. She ain't said nothing to me about having no peach. You know, she just like a man that you know is wrong for you, but you stay with him anyway because they fuck you real good and then you take them back. That's how I see Nene. But yet but you want to talk about everybody else and clown them, but you send up in this abusive ass friendship with Nene. Nene can talk about you like a dog and drag you and tell you what you don't deserve all motherfucking day. But yet you sit up and you go right back to her. So now because you do that shit with Nene, you think you can get on these interviews and go on this show and talk about every fucking body like a dog and they're supposed to get over it and you talking about everybody being sensitive. Bitch, you go for the juggler every time you speak on somebody. But the moment somebody say something about your John James Amos looking ass from Good Times, you be ready to cry and go on the defense. That's all the fuck you do, bitch. I'm sick of Marlo. And did I say I was backing off that bitch word? I'm sick of Marlo. And I'm glad that Kandi went the fuck off on her ass. So what I'm going to say to you, Kandi, is this right here. Make sure you keep that same energy. Make sure that when that reunion come, you drag her ass. And I know you got some more rounds of confessionals to do. And if you do, drag that girl all up in them damn confessionals as you want to, because she don't have a problem with dragging you. And the fact is, you just texted this girl last night, Marlo, and asked her to support your event. And she was finna support your stinking ass event. But that's what using ass folks do. They're useful until they're not useful no more. You got your peach and you don't know how to act. But I've been trying to tell folks about Marlo, but don't nobody want to hear nobody wanted to hear what I had to say. Everybody be so focused on Kenya and the bullshit she's done in the past as if Marlo ain't no better or no worse, as if Marlo is any better or than Kenya is. Any better than what Kenya is. She's not. She's absolutely worse off than Kenya ever was. And this is coming from a person that's not even Team Twirl. So I'm gonna need for y'all to back off of me with this Kenya stuff. Marlo was a bitch, okay? Straight up bitch, okay? And you sit up here and you talk about everybody else being a whore and sleeping around. Ain't that's what you did? You slept around for money and you ain't never made money on your own, but you had to get with a rich man to get money. Marlo, have a goddamn seat in this La Dom, whatever fucking business you got. It ain't going nowhere. Period. So go somewhere and sit your ass down. Raise your damn nephews and shut the fuck up. Learn how to be a parent. Go take a parent class or something like that. And then you won't have to ask people for a bunch of questions and have no damn village for you and your nephews. Shut the fuck up. With that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share my channel. Share my videos. You know what I mean? Click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops and all that stuff. Your boy gives you content, reviews, gossip videos, straight up consistent content every day, unless I'm sick or depressed. Other than that, I give you consistent content just about every damn day. Shout out to my boy Kim Power for that slogan. Be sure to follow all of my social media. It will be in the description box. It will have my Twitter, my IG, and my new TikTok down below in the description box. And with that being said, your boy is out of here until my next video. I'll holler at you guys later. Peace out.